SR93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. Terence Crawford versus Felix Diaz. I just want to make a quick prediction. I think Terence Crawford will win. I did say recently in a live chat that, well, I wasn't chatting. I was just a commenter. I was just commenting on it. I thought Terence Crawford's 6 rounds. I really don't know. Stylistically, Terence Crawford, almost a lot of things that Terence Crawford does well. Sorry, Felix Diaz does well. Terence Crawford does better. And the thing about Terence Crawford, he's physically talented as well. He's got fast hands. He's got pretty fast feet, but at the same time, he's got power. He can hurt you. Can you think of one major weakness in Terence Crawford? One? Not saying he's perfect, but can you think of one major weakness? Terence Crawford can fight on the inside, he can fight on the outside, he can fight mid-range. How many fighters do you know that do that? How many fighters do you know that can fight on the inside as well as outside as well as mid-range? Terence Crawford can fight on the front foot and back foot very well. Terence Crawford can bang, he can box, I'm fairly sure he can run if he needs to. He can move very well if he needs to. Tell me how many fighters do you know that can do all that? Not many. Not many. Because, as I said, my favorite fighter is Canelo in the ring. But can Canelo fight on the front foot like Tank? Sorry, not Tank. Sorry, fuck. I mean Crawford. I guess Canelo can fight on the front foot, yeah, but he's more of a back foot fighter. I'm talking about Terence Crawford. Can you define? That Canelo thing was a bad example, I guess, but can you put Crawford? Can you label Crawford as this type of fighter? Terence Crawford, he fights like this, he does this, he does this, he's not able to do this, he's not able to do this. Can you say that about Terence Crawford? I feel like Felix Diaz has a lot of commonality with Terence Crawford, but not I feel like, as I mentioned, everything he does, Felix Diaz does well, Canelo does better. It kind of reminds me of Canelo. Sorry, not Canelo. Fuck, I'm so tired. I'm trying to say everything that Felix Diaz does well, Crawford does better. Kind of reminds me of Canelo versus Smith, and Smith was a solid fighter, a decent fighter. He was not no slouch. But pretty much everything that Liam Smith did well, Canelo did better at that. Am I wrong in saying that? Maybe I'm missing out something, but remind me if I'm missing out something. Let me know. Because I feel like Smith is a strong fighter, strong inside fighter. Can come forward, but I feel like Canelo does all that better. Smith's a decent counterpuncher. Some decently fast hands, not slow, but Canelo's faster, hits harder, more stronger and everything, So it kind of reminds me of that. And how long the fight will actually take depends on how long Crawford. I think Crawford will probably he won't probably try gun for the knockout. Only stupid fools will do that again on a higher level, or unless you got serious power, or unless that's your only best shot. Terence Crawford can box. He can tire him up, set him up, and then just take him out. He can do that. How long it takes depends on Terence Crawford. The fight can end pretty quick. Felix Diaz is not that tall either, so I think Terence Crawford pretty much Can you think of any advantage that Felix Diaz has over Crawford? Can anyone think of that? I can't see any. And I'm not saying Felix Diaz is a bad fighter. He's a decent fighter. I'm not gonna say do I think he's a bum? No, I don't think he's a bum. I just think he's every quality that he can have, Crawford outshines him. Better range, just better overall. I think Felix Diaz does have some experience. He might have a bit more experience than maybe he might, because I can't. Wait, let me see. He has some of the names that I can pick out is Adrian Granados, who he has a win over. Adrian Granado's a decent fighter. Nothing spectacular, I would say, but decent fighter, decent fighter. Lamont Peterson again. I rate Lamont Peterson as a fighter. Cheated or not cheated, doesn't matter. And he had a majority decision, but I felt like Lamont Peterson won. Peterson could have done better, but he won. He won the fight. But fighting Lamont Peterson, that's big experience. Lamont Peterson is very versatile as well. I think deep down I do feel like Felix Diaz is just. Look, if Terence Crawford was on that level, but he fought differently, which he doesn't. Terence Crawford is kind of like Travis Scott said. It's like a poor man's version of Felix Diaz is a poor man's version of Terence Crawford. If Terence Crawford and Felix Diaz had different styles and they had different things that can trouble each other, then I would say, yeah, I mean, Felix Diaz might have a shot, but I don't think just because of the style, like everything Terence Crawford does, Felix Diaz does worse, and I can't see any advantage that Felix Diaz has over Crawford. And his knockout ratio and all that either. 45%. He hasn't really fought that many good oppositions. He fought some decent, like Adrian Granados. I mean, the names that I know of on the top of my head, Sammy Vasquez, because I closed the tab. Sammy Vasquez, I think, as I say, he fought Lamont Peterson. That's really his best opponent. But other than that, yeah, man, I feel like everything I'm going to say now, if I say any more, will be a repeat of what I said. I think I repeated myself enough times. I'm SR93 Boxing. I'm out. SR93 Boxing, I'm back with a quick video. Terence Crawford versus Felix Diaz. I just want to make a quick prediction. I think Terence Crawford will win. I did say recently in a live chat that, well, I wasn't chatting. I was just commenting on it.